Hey guys, how's it going? We are sitting out in the sun at Navarre Beach in Florida. We brought some of the Berry girls down here for a little family time, and we're here with you now. How's it going?
There's nobody on here. I'm waiting.
There's 16 people.
There wasn't 2 seconds ago.
Hey Rebecca, how's it going? Everybody say hi so we can see who's in here. Hey Shauna, hey Corrine. Hey Deb.
If you're gonna lean up, I gotta scoot up, or my head looks super tiny upstairs.
You
Yeah.
are a tiny person.
You're not funny. Everybody put their votes in. Boy or girl.
So we've told our family, all the Berry girls and my son and all the grandparents know what's going on in Nisha's belly. And hey, John Kaufman, you guys are going to be the next to know. And so we're probably not going to tell the world until next Monday.
I guess.
And so you guys got to keep the secret till then. Can you do that?
Probably not.
We're recording this in the Facebook group, but I'm going to post it on Patreon. So you patrons who watch this on Patreon, you got to keep this secret until Monday the...
I don't know the date. I don't even know what day it is today. Do you?
No, I don't. That's your job.
Well, we're on beach time. I don't know.
I don't have to know the date or the time. I just got to know what time it is. Did you see what I did there?
No. What?
I just got to know what time is it. Never mind.
I don't get it.
I know, I can tell.
So we're gonna wait till everybody gets on here, give everybody time, but y'all can vote. Pink heart, blue heart, boy, girl.
Can you do
What
a
do you
pink
think?
heart or a blue heart? I don't think
Yes.
you can.
In the comments, yes, you can.
Oh. Oh, yeah. Okay. I thought you meant the heart and the thumb.
No.
I gotcha. What time is it?
It's morning at
Can't believe you didn't
Karen
get that.
has game time.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
You didn't say it right.
That's right.
Yeah, Trisha, that's what I think too. That's okay.
No, we're not going to tell on the page until next Monday. This is just for the people in the Facebook group,
You
Facebook
are in the
supporters
right
and
page,
patrons.
right?
I am.
Is
Yeah.
this the patron
Otherwise, it
page?
would be more than yes. Yes, it is.
Just being funny,
Because I know.
because he has done that before.
I know where I'm supposed to be.
A
Pat
broken
says it's a
nail.
boy.
It's almost cruise time.
I know. Are you going to be on the cruise, Kimberly? Anybody else going on the low carb cruise?
Did
Donna
you put
says
gender
boy.
reveal on
I did
the
not. I
thing?
just said hi. Oh, blue hearts. That's what Carol says.
Blue, blue, blue.
Deanna
That's a lot
says
of blue.
Yeah. A lot of people think boy. A few people
Blue.
think girl.
I haven't seen any pink hearts.
Deb thinks boy. I am beaming, aren't I, Holly? Oh, you mean Nisha. Yeah. She is. She's radioactive.
That's horrible.
She's translucent.
Radioactive. That's not good.
You're luminescent. That's what you are.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's better than radio.
You're all
Active.
glowy and stuff.
Glowy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. We got 110. You ready?
No, I don't know. Do you think should we go ahead and do it, or should we wait for everybody else? It's
Dawn
114.
says boy. Critter. Cruise. Oh, cruise.
Critter.
I thought it said critter. Yeah, when is the low carb cruise?
Next week.
It sails out of New Jersey. Jimmy Moore's been putting them on for over a decade. And
Has it been a decade?
yeah,
Wow.
he's been doing it a long time.
Okay, guys. Are we gonna do it on the count of three and say it's yeah?
Yeah.
Is that how we're gonna do
Yeah.
this?
Yeah. And then we're going to fake them out. Be like, it's a psych.
No. That's
No?
mean. Oh, see, there's still more people coming on. Okay. Are you ready?
Yeah, I've got a little sun. I don't think I'm burned. I think I just got some sun. We're sitting out in the sunset. That's why it's so...
Everybody's like, just do it already. No.
Somebody thinks it's a boy. Somebody
Well,
thinks
I
it's
see
for
some
boys.
pink ones. Hearts, blue hearts. Okay, here we go. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's your belly. You tell them.
No, we do it together.
As a team.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's how we do everything.
Okay. All right.
So I'm gonna count to 3. I'm gonna say 1, 2, 3. And we're
It's
gonna go. It's a blah blah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's a baby.
It's a puppy.
Okay.
Okay.
Ready?
Yeah.
1, 2,
2,
3.
3.
It's
It's
a
a
boy.
It's a berry boy.
Boy! Yay!
Boy berry. Yep. Everybody who guessed
We're
boy.
so excited.
You're right.
That's what we wanted.
Everybody who guessed girl is exactly wrong.
So all blue.
All the blues.
All
Yep.
the blue. We're so happy.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
So, I mean, you know, the proverbial we just wanted a healthy baby, but no, we wanted a boy.
Yeah. Yeah. I had 3. My last 3 were girls, and so I'm ready for a boy.
And I wanted a boy because I just feel like it's going to be a mama's boy.
Yeah.
Be my baby.
She's going to be a great boy mom, I think,
Yeah.
because she's not going to let him be a wussy.
No, he's going to have dirt under his fingernails.
Yeah. He's going to be an Avenger.
Yep. So we're having a blueberry. That's
a blueberry
right.
boy. That's right.
Yep. Hey, Jessica, you made it just in time.
It's a boy, Jessica. Thank you, John Kaufman. Appreciate it, brother.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. And so you're 18 weeks.
Yep.
18 weeks.
18 weeks.
A little bigger than an avocado.
It's a pomegranate.
Oh, a pomegranate.
Yeah.
Oh, they're about the size of a avocado.
Well, you didn't grow a lot.
Yeah.
Grow a-
Everything's healthy. We're going.
We go 2 weeks from today for our ultrasound.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then we're going to set up a 4D ultrasound,
Yeah.
and we'll post pictures in here so you guys can be the first to see this little
Yeah.
berry boy.
Yeah. Yeah. The girls are very excited.
Yeah, the girls are very excited.
They wanted a boy too.
Abby Grace was rubbing Nisha's belly today, talking to boy.
Yeah.
Yep,
A berry boy.
a berry
Yep.
boy. That's right.
So, yeah, lots
Yeah.
of blue. So I'm gonna start doing a registry now, and I know a lot of you guys are wanting me to do that. So I'll probably do Amazon. I think it's probably the easiest.
Yeah.
Plus, Amazon will send me, like a few of you have sent me stuff already, and it sends me who bought me stuff. And then I can like send you thank you cards. Even if I can't keep up with it, it keeps up with it on Amazon. That's super
Yeah.
helpful.
Because we would suck at keeping up with
I'm
that.
horrible.
Yeah,
I
we're terrible
know
at
I
that.
am. I'm fully aware.
Yeah,
I'm the
yeah, we're
worst. I'm
terrible.
the worst. Yes, a boy. Somebody said it's
Boys
a boy.
are easier. Yeah.
I'm glad
I've
that.
heard that.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited.
A wise old man once told me that if you have a boy, you have to worry about one boy. But if you have a girl, you have to worry about
all
every
the
damn
boys.
boy in the world.
Yeah.
Yep, that's what he told me. I'm like, yeah, it's true. Yep.
Yeah.
So we're very excited, of course, and I'm so glad we could share this with you. And I hope Stacy knew it the whole time. She was
Yeah.
not fooled at all.
Several of y'all have been boy from the very get go. So yeah.
Well, we're very happy to share this with you guys. You're like family to us, and we love sharing stuff with you.
Yeah.
So it's a boy. Baby boy Barry.
Yep. But any
Thanks, David.
any other details we need?
I'm
put
trying to
on?
think if there's anything else. We've got a long list of names picked out, and we're trying to whittle some of those names, whittle it down to a reasonable amount of names. We may or may not be successful at that. Yes, thank you, Tracy.
I want to name him Blue, but I've
Yeah.
been vetoed against that. The girls do not want to name him Blue.
Right, little boy Blue Barry.
Little boy Blue. That's what we've been calling him.
Mama's boy, yeah. But
Yeah.
there ain't gonna be no sissy boys. I can tell you that right now.
Yeah,
And
Ken
it's not gonna be
Jr.
Ken
is
Jr.
not in
No.
the running.
No.
No.
No. The only
He doesn't
person.
even want that.
The only person who hates my name more than I do is
It's me.
Nisha. So, yeah.
How did we both respond when we found out? I think we both cried, right?
Yeah, we
both cried
we
because
both tuned up a
here's
little
the
bit.
here's the story, and we've been wanting to tell you guys this, but we couldn't tell you the story until we told you the gender.
Yeah.
So you guys know we did the IVF, and we had 8 eggs recovered, 7
Boy, yes,
7 fertilized, and then 2 survived the fertilization 5-day phase. But then we had them sent off, and only 1 came back. And then about a week after we had all that, my grandpa passed away, and we weren't going to find out beforehand. We were gonna wait for the ultrasound, but then that happened, and I just really wanted some good news. So when they called and were like, "Do you want to know? You know, here's what only one egg made it, and it's not like we could have chosen. We only had one." So I knew I wouldn't be biased, and I was like, "Yeah, I want to know." And so she told us, and it was a boy. So I was like, "That was
Yeah, it's good news.
good news when I needed it." So
Yep.
yeah,
Yeah, he'll probably be called Blue around the house. It would
Yeah.
not surprise me. Or Boy.
Or
We've been
Boy.
calling him Boy the whole time.
yeah,
And I could see us calling him Boy. I don't know. We'll see.
boy blue.
Yeah. Hey, Russell. Hey, Jan.
He already has a son.
Yeah.
His son is just older.
Yeah, I have an older son. I'm a redneck. I got started really young.
Yeah.
He's actually an attorney in Memphis. Yeah.
So, but he's glad it's a boy too.
Yeah. He's had enough Berry girls as well.
Yeah.
He's ready for a
This will
little
be
brother.
his first brother, so that's
Yep.
nice.
Yep. So we're really excited, and yeah, when we found out it was a boy, she cried, and I got something in my eye.
He cried.
What was your granddad's name?
William B.
William
So
B.
that's in the running, William, and I like B names because I like alliteration.
Yep.
So yeah, we'll see.
Yeah. Well, and if we call him Blue, we'll spell it, the French way.
Because we're so fancy.
Right, because we're so uppity.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. What do they call it? White trash made good, or something like that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. William Blue. Yeah, that don't sound bad actually.
William Blue. I like
That
that.
doesn't sound bad. Boy's a good carnivore
Yes,
name.
boy.
He will be carnivore
Eat
for
meat.
a very long time.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't wait to post video of this boy sitting in his little high chair chewing on
steak.
some raw chicken liver or something.
a
It's
rib
gonna
bone.
be or gnawing on a rib bone. It's gonna be freaking amazing.
Very funny.
Yeah. Yeah, Bleu. B-L-E-U. That's right.
Yeah.
Tracy, you got it.
Bill Berry.
Billberry. Bilbo.
Bilbo Berry. That's a good one. Billy Boy Berry. Yeah.
Billy Boy Berry. Yeah, that's it. Yeah,
William
we're
Blue.
really excited. William Blue. That'd be a nice. No, not blue
Not blue
cheese.
cheese.
Tracy, no, Tracy. All the no's. Ooh,
Hey,
Bill, we
Natalie.
can do it that way. Hey, Natalie.
Oh,
Amy's son is named Beckett. That's a nice name. I
that
like
is a
that.
nice name.
Beckett. Billy Blue. Billy Berry. Yeah. Well,
The
just
only
go ahead
people
and
that
make it
called him
Tennessee
Bill,
all the way and be Billy Joe. Billy Joe Berry.
No, hell no.
Billy Joe Bob Berry.
Hell, Billy Bob would be even better. The only people that
Billy
called
Bob.
him Bill was his niece and like his
Yeah.
sister's side of the family. They called him Uncle Bill, but
Yeah.
everybody else called him William B.
Yeah, his name was William B. Oxford, but
The
everybody
B did
called
not
him.
stand for anything.
It was just
It
the
was
letter,
just
B
the letter B.
on his birth certificate.
Yeah.
William B.
And
That's
it
what
wasn't
everybody
William,
called
it was William B.
Yep. Yep.
The puppies are inside with the girls.
Yeah, they're all taking a nap.
We are sitting outside, and they have already escaped twice this trip. So
The neighbors had to rescue the puppies twice.
once it was the teenager's fault, and then the next time it was this person's fault. And he kept telling me, "No, he's in the house. I saw him come in the house. He
I
was
don't-
not in the house.
I don't remember it like that at all.
You wouldn't." Earl. Oh God.
Earl.
Earl.
William Earl. William Earl
That's
Joe Bob.
horrible. I can't. Sorry if your name is Earl, but I can't. All I hear is the Dixie
Bran.
Chicks.
Oh, Branberry. I like it.
Bronx. No, because of the freaking Game of Thrones. I'm still pissed off about it.
Yeah.
Call him Booger.
Boogerberry. Ooh, I like that. That's good. Boogerberry.
Bubba. Oh yeah, the girls are probably gonna start.
Beauregard.
Hey, I don't hate that. I don't hate that.
Then he could be Bo Earl.
Well, Bo is just a good Southern name too. Anyways, Buford. We have a Buford on my
Mm-hmm. I
grandma's
can't tell you
side.
my middle name.
You want me to tell them?
No.
It's bad. Melissa, it's a boy.
It's a boy.
Here, we'll show you the sunset. Let me flip it around. It's actually really pretty today. The last few days it's kind of been like meh. But yeah. So this is the bay side, and then on the opposite side is the ocean.
Yeah. It's pretty nice.
We got it. It was
calm.
a steal. It's a full house. It's 2 bedrooms, 2.5 bathrooms, which is great because we have teenage girls with us. I didn't realize. I didn't even think about it, but when you were like, "How many bathrooms?" I was like, "God, I hope it's more than one," because that would
That could have
suck.
been bad. Somebody wanted to know where your registry's going to be.
Amazon.
on Amazon.
It's the easiest for everybody because some of you don't live in the States.
And what will they just search for your name on the
I'll have a
baby
link.
registry?
And I guess you can search on the registry for
Yeah.
me.
And obviously,
There'll be a link. I don't expect anything,
yeah,
but some of you have asked.
We don't need you to buy us anything,
No.
but if you want to, it's totally cool, and we'll appreciate the hell out of it. But
Right.
that's not necessary.
No,
But William,
it's Bo. My son is
Aw.
William Bo.
yeah, it's really nice here. And in the
We're
mornings,
in-
the wind blows, but in the afternoons, it's very calm.
We're
very
in
peaceful.
Navarre, which is a little bit east of Pensacola.
Yeah,
Yeah, east.
yeah,
I'm trying to think on the map.
I think that's right. It's either east or west.
East.
It's definitely not
Well,
south.
Oh no, it's east. It's east. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, we did, Todd. It's a boy. Yeah, the view is
It's
awesome
a boy.
here.
A boy berry.
Yeah.
We're sitting out on the balcony of our little rental shack in Navarre Beach in Florida.
My name is, I guess it's just Nisha Berry on Amazon. What's my name on
I don't
Amazon?
know. I can't
Nisha
think. You'll have
Berry.
to post a link.
I'll post for you guys.
I don't know how to do that. Yeah, babies do rock.
Yeah, we're having a buck, not a doe.
Yeah, we're having a buck, no dough. That's right. Buck could be a good name.
It might be under Nisha's level.
Buckberry.
Buckberry.
Oh.
Um,
William Blue Beauregard Buckberry.
It's a lot of names.
I like that.
Um, oh, your niece lives in Navarre. It's beautiful here.
Yeah,
We've
it's
thought
very
about
nice.
moving here.
Everywhere we visit, Nisha's like,
We should live
We
here."
should live here.
Utah. We should live here.
Yep,
Austin. We
yep.
could live here.
Yep. Thank you so much, Todd.
Yeah, he got published in Playboy. It's just an article about keto. He didn't get to
Yeah.
a layout, unfortunately.
No. And there were no bunnies involved. Nisha
No,
made sure
I
of that
sure.
before I did the interview.
I asked the girl that
Yeah.
sets up his stuff. I was like, so he doesn't actually have to like go anywhere and see naked girls, right? So
Baby Bear, the next Avenger. That's right.
heck
That's
yeah,
right.
he already has Avengers
Yeah.
stuff. It's because I'm
Yeah.
obsessed, obviously. Harry Potter, Game of Thrones, and Avengers. Like that's the only things that he has right now.
Yeah.
Already.
The reason people are saying that, in case some of you guys missed it, is I did a podcast with Dr. Paul Saladino, who is a medical doctor and also a carnivore. And I said, basically, if people started feeding their baby, when they weaned their baby off the breast and started feeding them meat, there's no telling what kind of demigod Avenger children would come out of that nutrition. I mean, literally, you would have almost superhuman children as far as intelligence, IQ, and physical prowess. It's going to be amazing. And so I can't wait to watch this boy grow up being fed the proper human diet and not even ever developing a taste for crap. It's just going to be amazing because I didn't really have that opportunity with my other kids.
We'll have to fight off Abby Grace though, because
Yeah,
she's
we'll-
already like, I'm
Yeah,
gonna give him
yeah.
all the sweet
Yeah,
things.
we'll have to watch the grandmothers and the sisters, or they'll be sneaking him M&Ms, and they better have some damn peanuts in them because that's better than nothing. But
William Kenneth Blueberry.
oh,
Yeah, saw
Thanks,
that interview.
thank you. Yeah. And Paul Saladino, guys, I can't some people I do interviews with them or podcasts, and I'm like, but he's top notch guy. He is a sharp guy. He knows his stuff, and he's all about doing the right thing and saying the right stuff. And so you need to listen to Saladino every time you get a chance, because he will educate you. Absolutely.
Yeah, Dana Vegas kids aren't suffering,
No, not at all. They look pretty darn healthy.
right? Yeah,
Yeah.
we have the golden hour
Yeah.
right now on our live. Would be nice if we got this every week, wouldn't it?
I know, right? Yeah.
Like
we
makes
could do it out
everybody
here.
look like. I mean,
Can you guys hear the fountain next door? We'd have to get him to turn that off. I don't know if you can hear that or not.
no one is complaining.
I know. I was afraid it'd be too loud. And then the central unit, and then the birds,
Literally, no one is
and
complaining.
the dog.
Only you. I would take a selfie, but I don't have my phone with me. I don't know. I didn't grab it today.
So that's the announcement. That is it.
Yeah,
Cashberry. Ooh. Cash Moneyberry. How about that?
Cash money.
Cash money.
That's a rap name right there.
That's a redneck made good name.
They can hear the fountain, but
You
they're not
hear it?
complaining.
Okay, you
about
don't
it.
mind. All right.
Fountain is fine.
Okay.
You can barely hear those things.
I always worry about that stuff. I always worry about that. Hey, Jessica.
Yeah, the puppies are
Yeah.
inside with the teenagers.
They're snoozing.
They're exhausted. They have loved the beach. Toto, not as much as Rhett, but Rhett actually will get in the water. And well, Toto gets in if he thinks I'm dying.
Yeah.
Like,
Which
he'll-
is every time she gets in the
Yeah,
water.
so I'll get in the
Yeah.
water and then he'll be like, oh no, and like try to come get me. And then I'll have to rescue him because he's like not a water dog at all.
Yeah. Yeah, it does sound nice. I just didn't want it to be too
Molly,
loud.
we are having a boy.
It's a boy.
All the blue.
It's
Blue,
a boy.
blue, blue. Blueberry.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everybody likes the fountain. See?
Good. Okay.
I
All right.
said that
Fine.
you would. If the ocean was in the background, would you be like, oh no, it's the ocean?
Maybe. I
No.
don't know.
Red berries in the sunset, yeah.
Red berries. Yeah.
Golden berries. Here, I'll show you. The sun is actually. Oh, that's lovely. That's nice.
Kinchberry.
Kanish. That's horrible. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous?
Brady. That's a good name. Johnny Cash. Hello, I'm Johnny Cash. Barry. Hey, wait a minute. You're trying to hog. What are you doing?
Turn that damn fountain down. They were kidding. Yeah, I didn't. You know, no one probably noticed it until he said
Fine.
something.
Rhettberry. Ooh, if we didn't have a dog named Rhett.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I always, I don't know, Rhett to me, I couldn't commit to that for a baby name, so that's why I named the dog Rhett. Because now Scarlett, I don't know, that's still up. That's still in the running for a girl. Bruno.
Bruno Berry.
That sounds like a dog name to me.
Yeah,
Bruno.
that could be the next dog.
Come here, Bruno.
Somebody asked if CBD can cause a fat loss stall.
I don't know.
Nothing I've read about CBD itself should cause a stall, but some of the oils and some of the liquids and some of the preparations may contain inflammatory things, may contain carbs or you know, canola oil, and so you gotta watch those ingredients very carefully. But just CBD oil itself shouldn't stall your fat loss. I have one other son. He is
29.
29 years old. He's an
You can't
attorney
ever remember how old he
in
is.
Memphis, Tennessee. Yeah, Beckett's a good name. I like that.
That's really in the running. That's why every
Yeah.
time somebody brings that up, I start giggling because that's like one of my
Yeah.
top names.
Beckett's in the top 10 for
Yeah.
sure. Bailey Berry. If it was a girl. No?
No, it's alcohol. That's what I would think.
Bailey's.
Yeah.
Bailey's is the alcohol, not
I know.
Bailey. Yeah.
Jake.
Jake. Ooh,
I love
nah,
Jake.
that's what I'm talking about
Jake's a
now.
good name.
Yeah, I like Jake. Jake Cutter.
The book signing isn't till Thursday, so that's coming up. We're pretty
Thursday
excited about that.
at Barnes & Noble, Pensacola. Come see us.
Somebody said if we walk out on the pier that you can see sharks and stingrays. We should do that.
Ooh, yeah, we should do that.
Sherry says, is it just me or
No.
do I tan darker
Yeah,
on keto?
yeah, Sherry, before I started keto, I could stay in the sun 7 minutes. And anytime Nisha and I would go out on the beach, I would have to have an umbrella. And I would tell my phone, hey Siri, wake me up in 5 minutes. And then in 5 minutes, I'd get an alarm. And then 2 minutes later, I'd have to go get under the umbrella or I'd start to burn. And I would be using SPF 50 before I knew better. And since carnivoring, and I thought it was from the colorful vegetables, right? But now as a carnivore, I tan even more now than I did 2 years ago, don't I?
Mm-hmm.
Like I have a better tan right now at 50 than I've had my entire life. I've never had a tan like this. It's crazy. But yeah, I think that when your skin cells are built out of lots of crappy omega-6 fatty acids, and they get incorporated into your cell membrane just doesn't function as well when it's built of lots of omega-3 fatty acids. And so when you're eating lots of fatty meat, you're getting your omega-3s.
Kristen, we'll be in San Diego in July?
Yeah,
End of July? Late July?
something like that.
I think. Hey, Carrie from Tasmania. What's up, girl?
Hey,
It's a long way off.
it is.
Can you do a live from the signing? Yes, I will be live streaming.
Oh, you want to live stream
Sure,
it?
I'll
Yeah,
do that.
yeah, we'll do that. And I don't know how many people are going to be there. Probably 5 or 10. I don't know.
He always says that and it ends up being like 100. Braxton Hicks. No, can't do that. How long have you been keto, Kenneth?
I've been keto for probably 4 years, 4.5 years. And of that 4.5 years, I've been carnivore for about a year and a month, something like that.
I've been for about almost 2 years now.
Yeah.
Start some of the newer CIMT over CAC.
I think that the CAC, if you're worried about your cardiac risk, your heart attack risk, nothing's going to tell you your risk better than a CAC. Now the CIMT and the carotid Doppler, I do think they play a role. And if that's all you can get, then definitely get that. If you can afford to get both of them, then get both. But if you're worried about a heart attack, you need to get a CAC.
Can y'all see my freckles? They were like really popping.
I don't have freckles. I used to
Somebody
on my shoulders.
messaged me and was like, "You have freckles?" Yes, I have a lot of freckles. William Gunner.
Jesse James Berry. Ooh, I like that.
Jesse James.
Because he's a criminal.
I'm sending my friend the book signing to pick up an autographed copy for me.
Ooh,
Awesome.
Excellent. Be
Have you
happy
seen
to do
any
that.
improvements in endometriosis
Oh,
in your patients?
yeah, definitely. Everybody's endometriosis calms down. They don't have the pain. They don't have the bloating and the swelling. They don't have the abnormal bleeding. Yeah, I'm not certain if it cures their endometriosis, but the symptoms definitely get much less severe. I saw another.
Endometriosis is a really
Yeah.
weird
Yeah.
disease process.
Come back. Somebody
I
had
don't
a.
see any.
What was a good question?
I don't know what you're looking for.
Right, I saw that one. Oh, what videos are you working on? Yeah. So I'm working on a video about a carnivore reset. That's not really for you guys. You guys kind of already know the details. But what I'm going to do is make a video and basically make it clickbaity. Like if your weight loss is stalled, you need to try the carnivore challenge for a month. And then with your help and with sharing this out there to tons of people who are like, well, I tried Weight Watchers and it didn't work. Then I tried Jenny Craig and it didn't work. Then they're going to see my video and they're going to be like, eat meat for a month. I can do that. I'll try that. And then they're doing it just for weight loss, right? But we've snuck in ninja style and we've just got them to eat the proper human diet for a month, right? And after that month, what do you think they're going to do? They're going to be like, I think I'm going to do this for another month. I feel really good. And then they're going to tell their friends and then we're going to spread it even more. You like that? That's one of them. Then I'm working on one about acne. I'm working on one about good sources of iodine in your diet. I got a stack in there. Every time I have an idea, I write it down on my little tiny legal pads. I got a bunch of them in there.
Somebody asked if I was English or Irish. My grandmother's side is Irish. Her last
good
name was
question.
O'Doherty.
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 Yeah, I'm Scotch and Irish and a little bit French, and then the rest is Norwegian, Scandinavian, and Viking and Neanderthal. So somebody said, is it normal to get an umbilical hernia after weight loss? No, Tracy, you had that umbilical hernia before. You just couldn't tell. And then after you lose weight, a lot of times then you can be like, oh, there's something poking out there. That happens a lot of times. People tend to get hernias when they're overweight, but they don't know it until they lose the weight. Then you can actually detect the hernia. Yeah, and then when they go eat sugar after that month of carnivore, they're going to feel like shit. And then they'll swear off sugar. Yeah, see, that's my style. Sneak in the back door, ninja style. Lymphedema.
Have you done a lymphedema video?
I have not done a lymphedema or a lipedema, but I just did a podcast with it's basically the biggest lymphedema network in the world. And it's run by a couple of very nice ladies whose names escape me, but they have a Facebook page about lipedema and lymphedema, and we did an hour podcast, so that should be coming out soon. But yeah, that's a good idea. I actually should do a combo lymphedema and lipedema because they both get markedly better with fatty meat keto or carnivore. Well, keto what?
Ischemic changes in the brain after many strokes.
Yeah, and so one of that's why we, if you caught my live with Dr. Adam Nally, we were talking about reversing calcification, right? Well, you're not just going to reverse calcification in your heart arteries or your carotid arteries. You're going to reverse blockages in arteries all over your body, and that includes in your brain. Absolutely, that's exactly right. And so the more years that you eat fatty meat, keto, or carnivore, you're going to reverse those calcifications and those blockages. It's going to be a very slow process. And autophagy plays a big role in that. And so therefore, you know it's not going to happen in a month or 2 or 3. It's going to take years if you've got blockages. But your choice is to eat crap and the blockages get slowly worse, or to eat the proper human diet and the blockages to get slowly better. But either way you go, it's going to be slow. But yes, definitely you can reverse the blockages anywhere.
What about the reverse and damage in the arteries?
Yeah, and so there may still be a scar, and you may always have a tiny plaque there, because basically the plaque is the scar over the damaged artery wall, right? But when you get rid of the inflammation and you get rid of the chronically high blood sugar and insulin levels, you're not going to damage it anymore. So it's just going to be a stable little plaque there for the rest of your life. And plaques in your arteries aren't inherently bad unless you have ongoing inflammation, or if the plaque is getting progressively bigger and blocking more and more of the artery. And so once you've stopped the inflammation and you've corrected your blood sugar and your serum insulin levels, the blockage doesn't get bigger. It stays the same, or it slowly gets smaller. But you've cut yourself before and you have a big scar there for a few months. But then as years go by, what does the scar do? It gets smaller and paler and smaller and smaller. It never goes completely away. You always have a scar there, but it just becomes much less noticeable. That's the same thing that's going to happen to the inside of your arteries by eating the proper human diet.
Somebody asked me what autophagy was today.
Good. That's excellent.
Close.
That's excellent. Yeah.
At least they were interested.
I know you explained it to them and maybe shared a video, because that's how we're going to save the world.
Yes, baby berry is a boy.
It is a boy berry.
Can HRT cause fluid retention?
Yes, if you're using fake HRT, like Premarin, Prempro, Estratest, estradiol, all of those things can cause fluid retention. In some few men, the testosterone injections can cause a little bit of fluid retention, but if you're using bioidentical hormones, then you don't get that fluid retention. And also, especially if your insulin level is low normal by eating the proper diet, you're just not going to have the fluid retention or the edema. Thank you so much.
I need to go to Walgreens.
Uh-oh.
Broken nail.
What?
All of my nails are so good, and then I did this to pick some steak out of my teeth, and it broke.
Something about a woman with steak in her teeth.
Stop it.
Yeah, bioidenticals can be pricey, but I'd much rather you just not replace your hormones rather than use the fake pills. Don't do that at all. Use bioidentical or nothing, because if you're eating a fatty meat keto or a carnivore diet, your hormones are going to move in the right direction. They may not get to where you want them to be, but they're going to improve. But if you can't afford bioidenticals, do not use the fake patented crap. Please don't do that.
What about testosterone injections? Are they synthetic?
They are synthetic, but they're pretty close to bioidentical. The thing that they stuck onto the testosterone molecule, it breaks off pretty quick. And so what they basically did is they attached it to an oil, so it makes it a depot injection, so it'll last for 2 weeks. But as soon as the oil breaks off, it's real testosterone again. So it's not perfect, but the every 2 week injection is pretty close to bioidentical. But the pellets or the cream, they can be 100% bioidentical, but they're more pricey.
Yeah, if any of you guys need any questions answered about the clinic, refills, labs, or whatever, Monday through Friday, Wendy or Carrie is at the place where we have a temporary setup. It's the same phone number, 731-584-1430, and they can answer your questions or at least get you pointed in the right direction.
Yeah. Oh yes, Scott. Go back on my page and watch the live with me and Dr. Adam Nally, Nally. We talked about this for about an hour. He actually does CIMT scores in his office, and which is carotid intimal media thickness, and it's the wall of the carotid artery, and you can use that to calculate what the blockage status is in your body. And then he also orders coronary artery calcium scores all the time, and he's been ordering them for like 10 years. He's been doing it longer than me. And he's seen multiple people, and he said on average, if you're eating a proper human diet, your CAC score goes down about 10% each year. True story. And so here's the thing. Most people don't realize that if I get a CAC at 50 and then I check it again at 51, it should go up 10%. If you're just eating a crap diet, it's going to go up about 10% a year. So if you get a CAC score this year and next year you check it again and it's the same, that's not a defeat. That's a victory because it didn't go up. That's amazing. But most people eating the proper human diet, it actually goes down somewhere between 5 to 15% each year until it gets back down really close to zero. At which point you've got almost a 10-year guarantee of not having a heart attack or a stroke. So it's a big deal to eat the proper diet and to eat it as often as you can. You see another good one?
We're losing light over
Yeah,
here.
we'll do one or two more and then we
How
gotta...
is it my wife eats a large baked potato and her blood glucose is below 80 after an hour, but I eat a fatty keto meal and my blood is 95 after an hour?
Yeah. So 95 an hour after a meal is good. First of all, don't freak out about that. Yours is a little higher than hers, but it's still well within normal limits. I mean, as long as it's under 120 1 hour after you eat, that's amazing.
That's why there's a range.
Yeah, there's a range of normal. Don't forget that. And so your metabolic health is different from hers. And it sounds like she's still very insulin sensitive. And so it's not fair, but that's okay because a 95 1 hour after you eat, son, that's a home run. Don't worry about that. That's beautiful.
Baby's moving.
Uh-oh. Baby Barry's kicking around in there. He knows we told his secret.
Yeah.
That he's a boy.
Do you think a person needs to go to the doctor yearly? I feel good, so I don't fret over going in for the heck of it.
If you... See, I'm torn about this.
I think if you're just starting out on your health journey, then yes. But after you've got everything kind of sorted and you know where you stand, unless something's going wrong,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah, no, I think you're right. And so here's the thing. If you're still eating, if you're still cheating a lot and eating a lot of crap off and on,
Yeah.
and you're over 40, you need to go to the doctor once a year for some routine stuff because your body's still so inflamed, you can't hear your body talking to you. But the more I do this and live this lifestyle and talk to people, the more I realize that when you're eating the proper human diet, you can almost immediately tell, I don't feel good. I don't feel right. Something's not right. I have fatigue. I have something. I didn't have that before. Something's changed. Then you get your butt to the doctor and then you catch whatever it is. But as far as going annually for the preventative stuff, the more I read the research about it, the less impressed I am. And I used to be gung-ho for prevention. Like when you're 50, by God, you're getting a colonoscopy and you're getting a PSA and you're getting a finger up the butt and you're getting all this stuff because I want to catch it early so we can fix it. And I get the logic of that. That makes sense. But your risk of all those things plummets when you eat the proper human diet. And therefore, I think your body's going to give you immediate feedback if something ain't right.
But I feel like if you have insurance and your insurance covers a yearly annual exam, what's the harm in going? I would rather
I get that logic too.
make sure, like if I was giving you medical advice, which we're not,
Right.
remember, I would say just do it. One day is not going to kill you.
Right. And then with the caveat that if your doctor's like, well, blah, 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 we probably ought to schedule you for this, that, or the other.
Yeah.
Unless there's a compelling reason for you to go to the next level of testing, especially if it involves a biopsy or a scope or something like
You just need
that.
to find a doctor that actually
Yeah.
is going to work with you.
Yeah, you need to ask some
like
questions.
telling you
Right,
what to do.
right,
Be
right,
like,
right. Yeah.
let's talk about
Yeah.
what your options are here. What do you think?
Yeah.
What have you what have you heard? Let's talk about it.
Right.
You need that kind of a doctor. And then I don't think it's going to be such a pain in the ass to go once a year because you're not going to be like
Yeah.
dreading talking to your doctor because he's
Yeah.
your health partner.
Right.
Right?
But the average doctor's so busy and he has to see patients pop, that the knee-jerk reflex kicks in. And so if you're, I'm trying to think, if your calcium is 1/10 of a point high, immediately he's going to want to send you to endocrinology. But if you feel amazing, then there's no way you have hyperparathyroidism. You just don't. There's no way, because you're going to feel bad if you have that. And so many of the tests that doctors will check on you, they may not, just like A1Cs. I mean, you guys are getting A1Cs down in the low 5s or the high 4s. Some doctors are going to freak out about that and want to send you to endocrinology, think there's something wrong with you because they've never seen an A1C that low in their whole career, right? A lot of docs will see a vitamin D level in the 80s or 90s and will shit their pants thinking that's, oh my God, when actually that's great. But they'll flip out and they'll try to send you for more, to see a specialist or something. So it's kind of a two-edged sword. I kind of want you to go and get your annual stuff checked just so you got some black and white numbers, but don't, I know you guys aren't gullible, but don't just fall for, oh, you need to go see this specialist and have this biopsy and have this, don't just fall for that stuff. Did that help at all? I don't know if that helped. It's a very complicated issue, actually, because I was taught as a young doctor that the preventative screening tests were gold sent down from heaven. Like you had to get that, or you're just an idiot doctor and an idiot patient. But the more I look at the actual research now that I'm a grown doctor, I'm going, God, that's not very good at all. And indeed, the U.S. Preventative Task Force team, a lot of the preventative tests, they don't even recommend them because it turns out that the number needed to treat is so high, and the false positives are so high, and the actual, like if you, okay, for example, if your PSA is 1/10 of a point high, your doctor sends you to urology, and you wind up getting a prostate biopsy to make sure you don't have prostate cancer. That almost killed my grandfather. He got septic and was in the hospital for weeks with a blood infection from that biopsy. But nobody really explained to him, hey, you could die from this biopsy.
Doctors don't do a good job of
No, we don't.
risks.
We tell you how it's going to help you, but we don't do a good job telling you how it could really muck you up. And so my grandfather almost died from that, and that's an N of 1, I know, but that's more common than you would think. And so if they recommend any other testing, you're going to do your reading, you're going to do your Googling, you're going to have a list of questions when you go see that specialist, and you're not just going to lay down for some test just because they said you need it.
I mean, that's a very complicated question. Because if you
it
have
is.
a history,
Yeah.
like if you've had a history of breast cancer, yes, you need to go to the doctor. Because it doesn't matter if you're doing keto or not. You clearly have markers that are pushing you towards breast cancer.
And,
if you have polyps, if you have all these risk factors, like it takes it's a one person individualized thing. Like we can't give an answer that like covers everybody.
Right, exactly. So make an informed decision, and it's fine to get a second opinion.
Yeah,
and it's
for
fine
sure.
to go
You
back.
should get a second
It's fine to tell the doctor, I'm going to think about this for a month. That's fine too. You can do that. I don't care if he gets upset. Doesn't matter. It's your life, and you get to make that decision. And so don't feel rushed, and don't feel shy about getting a second or even a third opinion. Yeah.
And if your lab shows something that's an extreme, don't feel bad about getting another lab drawn. Things can get messed up, and don't feel bad about it. And if they try to make you feel bad about it, screw them.
And as long as you're eating good, strict keto or carnivore, listen to your body, because your body will talk to you. Absolutely. But now if you're eating an inflammatory crap diet, you're not going to be able to hear what your body's telling you.
Your body's an idiot.
Yeah, everything.
It's on drugs.
Everything
on drugs.
hurts. Yeah, everything hurts if you're eating crap. Yeah. All right,
Okay,
beautiful
guys.
So it is a boy. If somebody just joined us, it is a boy. And we are going to go and get Nisha some nail supplies because she broke a nail, picking some steak out of her teeth. Gotta love it.
There's worse ways to break a nail.
And we're going to hang out with the Berry girls and enjoy our time together. And we love you guys, and thank you so much for your support. And we'll see you next time.